Good morning, guys. So I'm still half asleep. I did not sleep very well last night. Here lately, Audric has been crawling into our bed like super duper early, like 5 o'clock in the morning early. He never used to crawl in our bed, but he did used to get into everything that he could find, like downstairs or my posh office / guest room upstairs. So I'm glad that he's not doing that as much anymore, but now he's like crawling into our bed, and yeah, I didn't sleep very well anyways. Today is going to be dedicated to hopefully getting somewhat organized with the house and cleaning up, and I just want to get as much done today as I possibly can. But who knows? So I'm doing work for my business right now, for Posh. I've been a little bit behind on it, sadly. It's just, my life has been so crazy, and the awesome thing about Posh is that because it's so flexible, you can fit it into any schedule. I know full-time moms that have, normal full-time jobs and 3 kids, and they still make it happen. But right now, our life is so hectic. It's just, I don't want to say that I put Posh on the side, but it's kind of moved over a little bit, and it's not like a huge priority because this move is coming, whether I'm ready for it or not, and I need to be ready for it. So that's my biggest thing. I am a leader with Posh. I'm a premier leader, and I have a team of pretty close to 200 people, so I'm not going to let them down. I'm still going to be there for them, but right now I have to do as much as I can, and today I'm working on team recognition graphics. It's basically where it's a new month. It's October 5th. I should have done this a few days ago, but like I said, crazy. Basically, I make graphics showing all of their accomplishments last month, what all we accomplished as a team. And it's just really cool to give them that shout out because they really do deserve it. They work their butt off. But going back to Posh, I'm just so thankful that I work for a company that is super flexible, and over the next few months as I'm transitioning and trying to get settled down, once I do finally get settled in Germany, it's still going to be there, and I can come back stronger than ever and really focus on my business. So yeah. Hey guys, alright, so I am taking a small break from organizing. I have not even gotten that much done. It's just so overwhelming. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys my PCS binder and hopefully give you some ideas or tips if you are about to go through an overseas PCS move. Because this thing, like I said earlier, has been a godsend for me, and I love it. So without further ado, this is my PCS binder, or I guess ours, but I put it together. Oh my goodness, do y'all hear my son? He's supposed to be taking a nap, and he clearly isn't. But anywho, so I got this at Staples for about $5. I really wish now that I had gotten one with like a handle on the side here, because it would make life so much easier, because this thing is super heavy. Like, it's hard for me to lift it with just one hand. But anyways, just a normal binder with a zipper. Make sure that it has a zipper because you're going to have a lot of important paperwork in here, and you're going to want to keep that safe. So I also bought this thing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for, but oh, look at that. I didn't even know this happened. How cool is that? So it has a place for pens and a little zipper pouch that I literally just now discovered. A little pocket. I guess that's a mirror. That's kind of cool. Some paperwork or a brochure that I had to get the other day. So I had that for anything, like any cards or anything that we can keep. There's also card places. And then over on this side, there's a little place that I have the paperwork that I'm going to be using a lot, that I know I'm going to be using. So this is our EFMP paperwork. So I know I'm going to be having this out a lot and moving it around, so I just kept it up here in the front pocket. And then there's another little zipper right here. So I'm going to go through each one of these things because there are several different areas of the binder. And I got this idea, like I said, from Pinterest. So in the front here, I have, you know, a little checklist about pre-arrival, something. This is what I wrote actually last year. As soon as we found out that we were going to Germany, I started taking notes on stuff about what to do. I even have things, you know, like useful information for living in Germany, about like grocery stores. Here are some German phrases. So this is like German phrases for your landlord, translations for illnesses, injuries, courtesy expressions, introductions. I literally wrote down all the stuff. So it would be kind of helpful. European conversions about stuff. And then right here is our first thing. So this is personal records. I got these little dividers. So in this section I have our birth certificates, marriage license certificate, social security cards, passport copies, most recent LES, insurance policies, car title and pictures of car, list of contact info for all companies we use like bank, insurance, phones, etc., copies of driver's licenses and passport pictures. So I'm not really going to go through all of these because obviously there's a lot of personal information, but I have all of that information all right here in these, I can't even remember, page protectors. I think that's what they're called. So the next section we have is housing and household goods. So this is all about everything that's going to be moved from our house. So we have the new housing application, old housing clearance, basically saying that we had the move out inspection, any charges that we have, bill termination notices, and contract info. That's for like internet and stuff. A packing list that I am currently working on. Itemized list of boxes packed. So I'm going to have to do that as they go. I'm literally going to be following these movers everywhere. Items loaded on moving truck. Another thing I'm going to have to follow them about. Inventory list, something else I had to do. Serial numbers for all big items like electronics, furniture, etc. on the inventory list. Photos of items, videos on my SD card. I have to do that. Printout of overseas housing allowance. I don't think that's really necessary, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then the printout of overseas cost of living allowance. That is for if we do end up having to live out in town. So I got to go through here and do a lot of these still, but basically this is going to have everything that we need for our stuff. And also one thing that I want to add is the fact that I'm going to be doing something else that I found on Pinterest. And basically what you do is, I guess I can turn the camera around for this part, but basically what you do is you buy duct tape, like multicolored duct tape, and as the movers are packing up, like you would already have a list of, okay, so the blue tape is kitchen items, yellow tape is bathroom items, pink tape is Kimber's room, blue tape or green tape is Audrey's room, things like that. So you would take each piece of tape, like a little small piece, put it on a piece of paper and write out for each room. Make several of those papers to keep with you so you know exactly where it goes. And then once you get to the place that you're going to, in our case Germany, I'm going to be putting a piece of tape on each door or each areas of the room, so they'll know based off of that box, because I'm putting that piece of tape on those boxes, where that needs to go. Because I've heard that a lot of the movers, once you get over to where you're going, don't speak English. So that's really going to help them out too, is that they'll know, okay, well this goes to this room, this goes to this room. So a little color-coded experiment that I'm going to try to do. So that paper is also going to go here with the duct tape. Next section is our medical documents. This has our medical records, our TRICARE papers, other health insurance papers, dental record papers, shot records, eyeglasses and contact lenses, prescriptions, which is something I need to pick up, speaking of which. So that has all of our paperwork for Germany in there. And then over here is orders and POAs. Yes, it says 20 copies of orders because we are going to make sure that we do not ever run into the situation that someone takes a copy of our orders and doesn't give it back, and we're always going to have another copy. Current power of attorneys and sponsors info, which is my husband's replacement as of right now. So that has all of that stuff. There's our last will and testaments. Kind of really depressing. But next section is moving info. So this is PCS tips, claims forms, documents, forms from movers, car info, how to register your car, tips on taking the driver's test, insurance info, etc. Addresses, phone numbers for hotels, stops along the way, entitlement summary, how much weight can go in shipments, POV, which is personal vehicle shipment, and change of address list. So this is going to be all of the little things that not a lot of people think about that is added to this section. And then the last one is travel documents. So this is for flight reservations and leave forms. Also any kind of things that like for our government travel card, I'm pretty much going to be keeping a list of what we use it for. I mean, I do not want anything undocumented. I want to make sure that everything is organized if something comes up out of the blue that has been happening. So I'm just going to go ahead and count on that happening for when we get there. I'm going to be prepared, and everything, like I said, is in this binder. I have some more page protectors back here in case, and then I have also another folder in case I don't want to carry this thing around with me everywhere. I can just put the paperwork in it and carry it. But that's basically it. I know it's just going to keep getting heavier and heavier. So like I said, if you do decide to do your own PCS binder, try to get one with a handle on it. Binders are not that cheap. I remember, I mean, I obviously didn't buy mine when I was in elementary and middle school, but I don't remember binders being this expensive, but like the heavy duty ones that I saw were like $15. So I did just get the basic one, but seriously, buy one with a handle if you're going to do this. Tonight I think I'm going to run out into town to Once Upon a Child, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like a, what do you call it? A used kids, babies place, store, I don't know. I forgot what they call it. It's kind of like a consignment shop, I guess what you would call it. But anyways, I'm gonna run there and see what winter clothes they have, because I think we decided that each person is going to be getting 14 outfits to put in our checked luggage to take with us to Germany.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You do it. You put your thumb right here, and you push it down.
Thank you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And you just wiggle at your guitar with your fingers.
Okay.
And you place your foot down. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
So I am about to head to the store. I'm going to go to, what's it called? I can never remember the name of it. Once Upon a Child, the kids consignment shop, and look for some clothes for the kids because they have no winter clothes. And we're going to be arriving in Germany in the dead of winter, so I'm going to go see what they have and hopefully get them some clothes. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you something, and it's literally right down from my house, the street that I'm on. Don't worry, I'm not looking at my camera. I can't even tell if I have this in the shot because I'm just holding it. But I want to show you one of the things that I'm really going to miss most about California. And that is these gorgeous sunsets. Right over there. Isn't that just so pretty? Like right there's the ocean. Right over there. I'm just going to miss it so much. I love sunsets. I am probably going to go to bed here shortly. I'm going to upload this video and I don't know what, probably watch something on TV to put me to sleep. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I have a long day tomorrow. We have to take Audrey to his eye appointment and get the EFMP paperwork filled out, hopefully in San Diego tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to go take the DMO class that John has already taken, but I feel like I need to go to retain information and to ask my questions and to just get it over with, because it'll feel like we're one step closer to actually going to Germany. So, yep, I will talk to you guys later.